Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Walking Legend, and I just got done watching the new Godzilla movie, boys. Godzilla King of the Monsters. Man, let me tell you, that was not a bad movie at all. That was actually a pretty good movie. I sat there and I tried to piece it by piece. Spoiler alerts, by the way, if you have not seen the movie and you don't want to know what happens yet, then I recommend you leave right now. Like, get out now, because here we go. Okay, so the movie started kind of re-showing, in case you forgot what happened in the last movie, showing what happened in 2014 in San Francisco. We got a good look at Godzilla at the very beginning of that movie. And then we were introduced with new characters. A girl and a dad and a mom who were split up. The dad was not working with Monarch, I would say, but he was in part with them, helping them throughout the movie. The daughter played a big part, and I really liked her character. Really had a good piece. There was an Asian woman, I forgot her name, but she also, and I believe she was like those other Asians who were connected to Mothra. I may be wrong, I may be right, but, towards the halfway of the movie, Godzilla met King Ghidorah, boys, and let me tell you what, man, this was great. Legendary has done a good job since they've taken over Godzilla from Japan. I thought that they would make a lot of mistakes, but boy was I ever wrong, because Legendary, I mean, in the first movie was good, but they didn't give Godzilla enough screen time, but I had a feeling they were going to make a second one. That was kind of the setup movie, boys. Only like 7 minutes of screen time in the first movie. But boy, was it worth it. So out of 10, I'm giving this movie 8.5. This movie was really good. Not the best movie I've ever seen, but it was very good. The crowd was into the movie. It was just fun to see Godzilla, you know? People come here to see Godzilla. And at first, I didn't really like any of the characters. I was like, who cares about the characters? Let's see Godzilla. But once you learn the relationship of the characters, you started to feel for them a little bit, kind of like you did in the first movie. Now, if you didn't know, obviously Bryan Cranston had no part in this movie. Neither did any of the other characters besides Serizawa. Dr. Serizawa came back. The general military dude came back. If you guys don't remember that woman from Under the Dome, she played in this movie. But if you want my honest opinion about this movie, it was pretty good. Obviously with Mothra coming back, being on Godzilla's side, and then that whole echolocation thing, they were able to make sound waves with this new thing called the mecha, or the orca, my bad. Not the mecha, the orca. And it was basically, it created sound waves or something that could change the moods or make them think there was a monster around. Like when King Ghidorah was chasing after the ship with the people in them, they set it off and King Ghidorah went after that. Also, I thought it was badass how Godzilla and King Ghidorah were about to fight right in between Fenway Park in Boston, everybody. Absolutely amazing. I read an interview where it said that the castings, had a real fun time doing it at Fenway Park, man. And that just looked so amazing to bring that ballpark into perspective, because I'm a huge Boston sports fan. I love the Red Sox. I love the Celtics. So it was just cool to see Boston, man. A little bit of Mexico. And then, obviously, coming to the conclusion of the movie, Godzilla was sitting there. He got surrounded by a bunch of monsters. Like, he got surrounded by a few different monsters. A big spider crawling monster, Rodan, I think. He was surrounded by another Muto. Another Muto, boys. And I thought they were all gonna duke it out and fight. No, they bowed down to Godzilla. And Godzilla gave one of his extraordinary roars, and that's where the movie ends. I'm not gonna give too much away of the movie, just so you can go see it and enjoy it. But it's a very enjoyable movie if you love Godzilla movies. Godzilla had a lot of screen time, a little bit of story. But it wasn't really much of a story. It was mostly a Godzilla movie. The first one was the story. But yeah, man, obviously, there is a Easter egg at the end of the movie. And if you don't understand what they're telling you, there's basically going to be a Godzilla vs. King Kong movie coming up soon. I'm guessing 2023, 2024, but we'll see what kind. Maybe it'll be next year, you never know, but there is definitely going to be a release. This is a good movie. I recommend going and seeing it or getting it on Blu-ray. Very fun to watch, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Walking Legend. Peace.